in the 70s when there was an original six team playing on a Saturday night in Maple Leaf Gardens. It was a big game. You could feel it as a player. There was a different vibe to it because it was televised across Canada, and it was original six. People still were close to those the emotion of those rivalries. So I normally do things routinely on the day of the game, and that particular day I went down to practice, and on the way home I was running late and traffic was bad, and I knew my wife Wendy had been out doing things. So when I got home, I knew I was going to have to make my own pregame meal, which I didn't want to take the time to do. So I stopped in and I ordered takeout from Swiss Chalet and moved down some chicken and some fries and had my nap and went to the rink and scored 10 points. But before that, the Thursday, Harold Ballard, who liked to, create some controversy from time to time, he had mentioned in the newspaper article about if he only could find a centerman to play with Lanny McDonald and Errol Thompson, that would help the team. Well, that was a shot for me, but I go out and get 10 points. So I guess I was the centerman that he was hoping for. But that was quite a night. I didn't realize at the time how long that record might last and how big a game it was. We were playing the next night back-to-back at home, which was unusual. But Dave Reese, the reason he was in that night is Jerry Cheevers was in the World Hockey, and Cleveland Barons went bankrupt and collapsed. So Cheevers was back in Maple Leaf Gardens, but that was his first practice and first time with the Bruins. And Don Cherry and the coaching staff wanted to save him for his debut to play in front of the Bruin fans back in the Boston Garden the next night. So. And when goalies were having an off night, back then the coaches didn't pull them like they do now. They usually let you in and leave you in and let you kind of work your way through it. But the last goal, as you see here, I was trying to pass the puck out to Errol in the slot, and Brad Park stuck his leg and hit his skate and deflected in between Reese. I just put my hands up and shook my head and couldn't believe it. So a magical
one of those nights.
Yeah, it'll be a tough record to beat for sure.
Well, tough record to beat. So since that time, now the record was 8 heading in before that. Maurice Richard's record was 8. Now 11 players have got to 8 since. Not one of them has reached 9, let alone 10. So it's going to be a real tough record to beat. And I don't think it'll ever be beat. One of our viewers, by the way, Ted Manikis, wants to know when you're going to put out a DVD of the 10-point night. He said he'd pay $40-50 a copy for it right now.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit of controversy there. I was given the original tape from CBC for that game, and then I transferred it on to VHS, and for some reason, through the different moves, I can't locate that tape, and I wish I can. I've got all the goals off of it and stuff like that, but somewhere, somehow, hopefully it'll show up. I was hoping through this COVID thing, there might be a silver lining in it, because I was going through a bunch of my stuff that I hadn't gone through over the years. And when you move around and, put it in a DVD player, like the last I watched it was back in early 2000s, 2001 or something, 2002. So I wish I had it. I feel bad. I know the National Hockey League and fans would love to see it again, but I apologize. And if it comes up, I definitely will make certainly a DVD of it to show everybody for sure.